Duke Nukem, and you're watching Tim's Tiny Arcade, mother effer.
Hey guys, Tim from Tim's Tiny Arcade. I'm here with Tom.
How's it going, everybody?
We were both going to Peoria QuadCon, which was a comic book, video game, little convention kind of thing where they got tables and vendors. But they had hardly any video games, and it was like a 100-mile drive, and all of a sudden we are now going to Star World Arcade and maybe Underground Arcade right afterwards. So going to document a little bit this, a little road trip. Never been to Underground Retrocade, and so we're going to see that. I heard it's awesome. It's like 2 layers, so I'll record there. Maybe I'll do a little footage here of Star World. But anyway, guys, Tim's Tiny Arcade on a road trip today. All right, we're here at Star World. Look at that desk that you can get the tokens. They got a great deal where you get 30 tokens for $5 to play games. There's not a blank spot on the wall in this building. This is not a big arcade, but man, it is loaded. Everywhere your eyes look, you're going to see something from the 80s or the 90s. Memorabilia all over the walls, video games stuck to the wall. It's awesome. This is also in the front. They got a nice little pinball section right as you come in the door to the right, and here's a little bit better picture of it. LED lights everywhere, and then this is taken from a picture near the front on the opposite side of the pinball. They have a dance machine and a few games located right at the front of the building. Like I said, it's not a big arcade, but every inch of this has got 80s and 90s written all over this arcade. And this is my second time I've stopped here, so pretty cool place to stop. Now the next part I'm going to show you here, this is my favorite room. It's got a lot of the games, and I'm just going to be quiet here for a little bit and let you guys listen to some of the arcade sounds. Also in this room they have a 4-player Pac-Man, and they had this last time I was here. They've added this new carpet, which I love, this arcade carpet. I need to get some of that for my game room, love it. But yeah, they've got the 4-player Versus, and also back in there they have the Mario Kart 2-player where you can hook up. It's just sweet. Look at that. Just beautiful the way that's set up. That's a super fun game to play also. Also, they had some cereal boxes that they had attached to the wall, which I thought was kind of a nice little touch. One more little room they have tucked away. Here's a picture of it, and I got just a little bit of video. You know, they got some classics in there, Tapper. Small, but they got games on both sides of the wall. Like I said, they use every inch of this place so you can play games. They have like some cabarets. They had a Centipede there, and then an Arkanoid. This is my friend Tom playing a little bit of Ms. Pac-Man. I believe this one was Super Ms. Pac-Man. It had some different mazes. You know, this was just a quick stop on our way. Like I said, this was an unplanned trip. I'm going to probably do another video on this Power Putt. I played that, loved it. If you like Golden Tee, it's just putt-putt, you know, version of it. So anyway, cool stop. If you can check out Star Worlds, please check them out because they are a fun little arcade. Underground Retrocade. Wow, what a view from the street. I mean, Back to the Future, man. I'm telling you, this arcade blew my socks off. It's been on my radar for a while to come visit this place, but this is a trip back into the 80s. Nice big arcade. This has actually got 2 levels, which I will be showing you in this video. There's my 85 Bears there. They have an Atari football sitting there, but everything's well set up. They got like an Atari section, as you can see here. Plenty of space to play games. Very big building. Back on the left, this is tucked away. They've got the pinball machines, which I didn't end up playing any. I love pinball, but there's so many games here to play, I kind of forgot about the pinball area, and was trying to set some high scores on some other games. Me and Tom were trying to do that as we were here, but this is a walk back in time, coming back to this arcade. As you can see on top of the machines here, they have high scores for the arcade. And if you can get a score, take a picture and take it up to the front desk, and they'll take care of you there. Some sit-down cabinets that I haven't seen in a long time. Some skeet ball there in the back. But guys, highly recommend coming to this arcade. If you're in the area, it's a nice area too. It's just a lot of nice restaurants in and around the area. And if you're into retro gaming, this is the place to be. Now, everything I'm showing you guys, this is all on the first floor as you come through the door. I didn't tell you guys, you get a wristband when you come into this arcade, opposite of like what we did at Star Worlds, where it was token based. This place, you get a wristband. It costs 15 bucks, so you can come and go as you please and play all day. So super good value if you plan on playing a lot of games, because I can easily spend $15 at an arcade if I've got time to play. Underground Retrocade also has a lot of the 80s decor, kind of like we saw at Star Worlds. Maybe not quite as much stuff as Star World had displayed, but still you get that. You see a lot of stuff from the 80s. And at the desk they had like a lot of old systems and handheld games, which is cool too. Now we're going to go upstairs now. This is, like I said, a big arcade, and we've only seen part of it. We saw the downstairs with the pinball and some of those machines, but then you come upstairs and you got a 4-player X-Men staring you in the face. That's a behemoth of a machine. I used to have that at my Tilt arcade my home arcade, and that was always full of people playing. Here's a picture of it, maybe show you a little bit better. Sometimes it's hard to record in arcades with the way the light shoots off the machines, but this is a huge area also. They got the machines spread out pretty well, and plenty of room up here to play. And then we had this awesome display honoring Brian Collin. He's a game designer and CEO of Game Refuge. He made all the games that were on this wall, helped work on all of them, and had some cool pictures up on the wall also, as you see, of some of the Rampage characters. But that whole wall is just games that he worked on, and I thought that was really, really cool that they did that. And Brian is like a super cool dude. I met him at Ottumwa, Iowa, when we were at the International Video Game Hall of Fame, and he was being inducted, and super nice guy, and he made a lot of great games, and I'm really excited they made that wall just for him, because he lives in the Illinois area, so I'm sure he visits occasionally. But back to the arcade part, as you can see, the games go on and on and on. I mean, I don't know how many games they have here, but they've got hundreds of games, and you got your sports section up here where we got like your NBA Jam, your NFL Blitz, your 4-player cabs. A lot of those are up here upstairs, where plenty of room, like I say, that you could gather around the machine and not be interfering with anybody else. I was glad this was a Saturday when all this footage was taken. It wasn't overly busy, but there was definitely some foot traffic going through. And you know, with today's COVID restrictions, and things are definitely getting better. you know, you got to support these arcades. I know one here in the Chicago area, Pixel Blast, ended up closing a few months ago due to you know, not being able to generate enough money. So if you can get out and support your arcades, because you don't ever know how long these are going to last, and it's just amazing that some of these machines have been running, you know, 30, 40 years, because they were never designed to do that. So the time and the care that these arcade owners take to keep these machines running is incredible, and it's quite the fun experience, and it's just a lot of nostalgia and taking me down back into the 80s. It's just a beautiful arcade. Both arcades that we went to today, I highly recommend, and if you can get out there and support them, guys. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching today's video, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more of these trips in the future. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later.